We started this journey 2 years ago, trying to be in this market. We've done a lot of things to put our foot here. This is the pre launch where we have brought you together, and we are grateful that you created time out of your busy schedule to be with us. You know Chelsea some time ago in Kenya. We have a history with Kenya. That's the truth. If you check the bottle in front of you, the Chelsea bottle, you will definitely agree with me that you will see innovation. The cork you see there, we call it the Douala cap. It's not reversible. You cannot adulterate this brand. It's not possible. You cannot, because of that cork system that you see there. And for our 3-star product brands, they have the Douala caps. Over there, please, can you help me with Squadron? I have Squadron. I have the Rock. We have Squadron. This is Squadron blended dark rum. You can see the cap. It's a Douala cap. In moving around country from country, people say that this product is not even from Africa because of the shape of the bottle and the packaging system. Trust me, if you come to Nigeria, you will see how it is produced. This is from Nigeria, from Africa, and we are proud of it. The Rock. The Rock is there. Please, can I have it? In Nigeria, some people will tell you that I'm standing on the rock, so no shaking. This is the rock, the same Douala cap you can see there. You cannot adulterate it. It's not possible. The rock, the home of the rock in Africa is South Africa. They love it. If you taste the rock, it has a kind of coffee-like, smell and taste. And that is why the South Africans, they love it. So the rock is another special one from our stable. But we're not really here because of all this. We are here because of 2 brands. Okay. When they tasted this, Valletta wine, even here, a lot of people have been telling me, this is good, this is good, this is good. In Nigeria, this is the drink for parties, whether for birthday, for children, for adults. It's non-alcoholic. It's called Valletta wine. You can see the bottle, very clean and special wine. Now, Valletta, we produce it in 3 variants. This is the red. We have the white, and we have the peach. If you ask Martins prefer the white. But majority of Nigerians and West Africa, even Central Africa, they prefer the red. Try it, and you will see what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Africa. This is called Action Bitters. There is no other bitter, quote me, that is like Action Bitters. When you talk about the originality of African people, it's personified in Action Bitters. It is bitters, it is original because there is no sugar. There is no sugar in this. There is no sweetening flavor in it. It's natural African herb. Clean and produced in a way and system that is ISO certified. For those of you who have tried Action Bitters, you will agree with me that when you talk about originality, this is what it is. And let me tell you the secret of what we do. We don't shout. IDL does not, chase Just bring the bitters, and I will put my own close to that bitters. I will put action bitters close to it. The only favor you will do, as you taste the other brand, try and taste my own, and you will see the difference. Action bitters is a natural purifier. Natural. It cleans up your system. And the taste is so refreshing. The people that drink it are the one you call the Gen Zs. People who want to control their world, who are fearless, who believe in themselves, who take charge of their own responsibility. They are their own masters. You see this action bitters is IDL cash cow. You know what I mean by cash cow? This is where the box are coming from. And it is sold around the world. In Europe, the consumption is high all around the world. And as I speak to you, because bitters is unknown to the white man, we are presently doing what is called GRAS with the FDA in US. What is GRAS? It's GRAS. It means generally recognized as safe because it is bitters. The white man does not understand the bitter. So the project is ongoing as we speak. So action bitters, you will see what the mixology is going to do with action bitters very soon. And you will understand when we say it is the original. So, idea, we are here this evening to present to you distributors, investors, brands from the stable of idea, to ask you to come and invest in this business. These are quality products that a lot of you have tasted, and the feedback is encouraging. Feedback that was not doctored, your own sincere feedback about these brands. Every brand that comes from IDL have one thing in common: originality and standard. That is the truth. And that is why we've been able to penetrate the entire African continent, Europe, Asia, North America. These brands are there. You see the Chelsea you see there? If you go to most of African markets in Europe and in America, they are there waiting for you. Because one thing that is special about us, Africa, we like going back to our roots. When they go to those African restaurants, they ask for Chelsea or they ask for action bitters. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take much of your time. When the mixology will start what she knows how to do best, please take time to, explore what I have told you. Check it out. And then see if there is anything I've said that is contrary to what you will observe. But the plan is simple. Within a very short time, subject to the approval of my bosses in Nigeria, there will be the official launch of Chelsea and our brands here in Kenya. This launch will be flagged off by management of my business in Nigeria, working with the ambassador of Nigeria to Kenya and also his counterpart. These are the plans we have in place. It will be officially launched for the whole of Kenya people to see a special brand that speaks of quality. Let me also tell you the bigger picture. The bigger picture is to establish our presence in Kenya and then drag it to all other East African countries. But we want to make it in such a way that the base will be here in Kenya. And I know that you're going to support this drive And at the end of the day, it's going to be win-win for everybody. Once again, I welcome you and I wish you happy sampling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Martins. I think you guys have gotten now a clear glimpse into what the catalog looks like. Quick's well done at being, of course, the bottle boy for Martins and showcasing the drinks. Now, I'm sure for all the distributors who are here, they are like, okay, great, we're gonna taste it, we're gonna love it. Then what? How are we gonna get it sold? Hold on, Vika, we're coming to you next. But first, we have the marketing team that is Brandem Solutions Limited. The representative from Brandem is going to tell us how exactly this marketing is going to happen. What are the campaigns? What are they going to do to make sure this drink is trending and it is sold? All right, Sammy, please come up. Let's give him a warm hand as he walks up.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. So, first things first, I'd like to welcome Uwadia back into the country. It's not his first time here. So, Uwadia, karibu sana. And karibu sana to the IDL brand that will now become part of the family of brands in Kenya. So, karibuni sana. Round of applause for these guys. So, allow me to read a little speech that I have today. And I want to say it is with great excitement and we feel very honored to officially take on the lead in marketing of the ideal brands in Kenya. It is a fantastic opportunity to bring back some of the brands and to introduce the new ones which you've just now seen. Right. So we have to talk about the Kenyan market, which is a very vibrant and interesting, dynamic market, especially when it comes to spirits and the consumption of this category of drinks. And the ever evolving consumer base appreciates quality and authenticity. And this is what these brands bring. They bring about quality and authenticity. And Wadia, we are we are, if not the first group to accept this challenge and to adopt the brand as our own to push it out into the Kenyan market. We believe in the brand. We have over the last couple of months experienced the brand and seen the quality that it brings to the market. So we believe these brands will be widely accepted in the market because of the reception that we've had so far. Right. So, what is our vision? Our vision is very simple but very bold. Our vision is to make these beverages not just drinks but lifestyles. It is our drive to ensure that the brands that are presented to the market become symbols of celebration. We have seen how they are exposed and how and the kind of experience a lot of people get in Nigeria, which would be a fantastic thing to have here in Kenya with us. And so we want a brand that resonates with all Kenyans. We would like to deliver a brand that speaks in as much as is from Nigeria, but also speaks Kenyan. And we're not just here to sell, we're here to build experiences. And this is how we will market our brand. This is how we'll showcase our brand. These brands will be showcased as an experience, will bring about the joy and celebration that is the brands. Our strategic approach begins with understanding the market. And so far, we've already started engaging various stakeholders to understand what the consumer market is. We've done quite a bit of consumer research. We have done we've had quite a number of engagements with various distributors to just understand how they feel about the brand. And so our first step and the steps that we're currently taking is to understand the market. Right. The second one is to leverage our marketing platforms. We are not only going to embark on a terrestrial approach, we're also going to widely use the digital platforms. This is the Kenyan way. I think a lot of information is communicated by the digital spaces. And so we will widely utilize our digital spaces. Thirdly, which is a new thing in the market, is that there needs to be a focus on sustainability and climate action. And so, together with our partners, or together with IDL, we will cultivate ways of ensuring sustainability in Kenya in order for us to satisfy this need. Lastly, with regards to creating the experiences, we will launch quite a number of experiential events. Our biggest need is to ensure that the customers get to interact directly with the brands. And so, together with our distributors, wherever you will be, we will be right there with you, offering you the customer support that is required to ensure that this brand receives the reception it deserves. And so, in our commitment, we'd like to create a movement. This is our intention, to create a movement. Our team is fully dedicated to ensuring that this brand becomes a household name in Kenya. With creativity and a strategic execution approach, we'll create stories, we'll tell stories, and craft a legacy that stands the test of time. So, to you, our partners, our stakeholders, and the amazing team behind all the IDL brands, let's make history. Right, so please raise your glasses. All right. So I'd like to say karibu sana to the IDL family of brands to Kenya. Cheers to new beginnings. Cheers.
As Quicks likes to say, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So we are continuing on with the last bit of the speeches before we get into the good parts of tonight. So we do have the team from Unicom. Do we have the Unicom team present? All right. So we would like you to just come and say a few words in regards to the partnership with IDL. I know we put you on the spot, but this is, of course, an opportunity to present yourselves as well.
Yeah, so good evening. I scanned around the room and I noticed I'm the only guy in a suit. So apologies, I didn't get the memo. But allow me, probably this is the last time I'm putting on a suit. So very soon I'll join the club. So my name is Noah Ndakala. My colleague will say her name.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sophia Mutavi. I'm the co-director to Unicorn Registrars and Ndakala Advisory. We are the secretarial and legal representatives of IDL in Kenya. So, Mr. Martins, karibu sana. We're looking forward to work with you through this journey, and we're looking forward to the fulfillment of the big promise.
Yeah, thank you, Sophie, for facilitating the process of IDL getting into this country. As a firm of Ndakala Advisory and Unicorn Registrars, we like such moments when Africa recognizes that we have a huge capacity, we have the market, we have the people, we have the products. So the coming of IDL in Kenya is a great moment for us as an advisory firm. And we believe that they're going to prosper into this market. So our partnership with the IDL is basically to help them establish into this country and also prosper. So we are helping them to just lay the foundation on regulatory, all the registrations, the licenses, and also just planning their setup in Kenya. We are quite big on international business, and we are just going to help them to facilitate them to set up here in terms of strategic planning on their taxes. Remember, for global businesses, you want to work with a consultant that will help you also to optimize your taxes within the different jurisdictions. So we look forward to just helping them set up here and give them a very tax efficient strategy for Kenya and through Africa going global. Just ensure that they are also able to optimize and plan their taxes. We know how difficult and how painful it is for us as people who are doing business, because the taxman is waiting for us. As we make the profit, they want a share of it. Of course, it's always a good thing and proud to be part of nation building. But again, you want to retain as much as possible so that you can reinvest the money into the business. So that's the role in which we stand here for IDL. I want to congratulate Martin for taking that bold step to look at East Africa. And I can tell you this is a huge market. And I see a lot of success in this market. And what a wonderful guy and what a wonderful product. If I would buy the product, I will also buy the man because hasn't he done a good job in terms of just championing and evangelizing for this product? So Martin, congratulations. I think we have so much to learn from you. And we're also very keen on the Nigerian market. I've seen you guys are quite big here, and we need to carry a revenge mission to Lagos and all those jurisdictions. So for anybody who is here, we just urge you that take the cue from IDL. If they can take the courage and come to do business here in East Africa, from Nigeria and across Africa, we are looking at a much bigger market. So our challenge to you is that you want also to look at not just the Kenyan market, but also to look across the larger East African market. When you become distributors here, it will be our joy to know that you can distribute beyond the Kenyan borders, because this is a new product. It's a very beautiful product, and you want not to limit yourself in terms of just pushing it to the wider East African market. So congratulations again. Thank you for coming here today. And in case any one of you, we will boldly say, in case any one of you is looking for a tax advisor, you could be having issues with KRA, you could be having issues with tax planning. Don't wait for KRA to come for you. Visit us, we'll help you to plan your taxes legitimately. There are so many tax incentives the government has given to each and every business person. You just need to work with a consultant who understands your business and advise you on how you are going to optimize and do a business confidently as a citizen of this country and going Africa. Africa is on the rise, and we want to be part of that phenomenon. We have an office here in Lavington, Kenya. We also have an office in Kampala, Uganda, and we are looking across Africa so that we can help our businesses. If you are here in Kenya and you have interest in the Ugandan market, please let us know. If you want to register in DRC, in Tanzania, across East Africa, let us know, and we are going to be glad to help you. Thank you so much for this opportunity and listening to us. Congratulations. I think we have had a toast, and let's keep toasting and enjoying the rest of the evening. Karibuni sana, and thank you.
Just when we thought we forgot about the taxman, here we go being reminded. But no, at least we're glad to know that IDL has their bases covered, aren't we, right? Yes, yes. IDL have come and they're not playing around. All right. Now, for the main event, I don't think you've ever been to a tasting event where you now DIY, do it yourself. But that is the only way you will know something is legit business, right? So we do have our very own mixologists. All right. Can we have everybody return to their tables, please, so we can do the feedback session? Everybody return to your tables, please. I hope you've all chosen your team leaders. First of all, as you walked in, did you realize that what you drank was a cocktail? Yeah. Can you guess it was a cocktail? So how many people can guess what was in that one? How many people can guess was in the cocktail as you stepped in? Who can guess? Chelsea, yes. We have more. Chelsea, yes. One more. Huh? Now you guys are just being lazy. Okay, listen. can we start this again? Chelsea, yes. Does Chelsea hair?
The tonic. Yes.
All right. And what else? There's one more ingredient that's there. Well done, well done. Round of applause. Yes, round of applause. At least some of us are still here. If you said water, please refer back to what your notes were. We also had, now I'll just tell you because we'd like to move on. We also had bitters mixed in that one. So, for those of you who've never known, bitters is made of herbs, right? It's made of herbs. So, for those of you who like your cocktails, sometimes you'll hear of Angostura. So this is a better version of it because it's a better base. Vika herself, please let us know what you think about bitters.
Over the world, bartenders use Angostura bitter. It's well known. It's many years in the market. But right now in Kenya, we found that it's quite pricey. This is the solution. Yes. Action bitter is there, the solution. Can't wait it on the market, honestly.
So you've had it yourself? Especially for the mixologists, the bar owners in the room. If you want to go for an affordable but quite quality option, Action Bitters. It makes a fantastic base for any cocktail, right? All right, and no hangover after. There you go. But that's we got that from her. Okay, now we'd like to go to the feedback session. Remember that also, the first was a cocktail. So we'd like to hear from you guys what you thought. What was your favorite cocktail, either that you made or you drank tonight? Who's the team leader on this table? Who's the team leader? Quicks? No, Quicks is he's compromised. Yeah.
My name is Angie from Cellarcraft. First of all, my favorite cocktail was the Mama Milka with the orange juice. I enjoy the gin because it's smooth and at the same time has a punch to it. And with the cocktails given to us, shown to us by Victoria, I can't wait to. First of all, I believe this will do very well in this market, and I can't wait to stock it up and enjoy it at the same time. Thank you. Seller Craft Limited.
All right, that was Angie. Angie. All right. Up next, we have this table. He's already standing up. Let's go.
My name is Mika. Mika. Anyway, thank you very much. So, me, I want to make a confession. I'm getting there. Come on, give me the chance. So, I can't speak much about the cocktails, but I want to make a confession about the bitter action bitter. Actually, it has started working. It is it is actually cleansing my body. No, just hold on. It is working. It is cleansing my body. So it's doing miracles. Yeah, that's it from me. Okay, sorry. These days we come from Nakala Advisory and Unicorn Registrars. Yeah, we are the legal representatives for Mr. Martins, and this is where we are sitting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. At least there's a testimony over here. Now let's go to this next table. Who's the representative here? Meg. Meg. Meg is in the industry, the events industry. So give us your feedback.
Hi, everyone. So I'm just going to hold on to this mic until I have everyone's attention. Good evening. Hi. Okay, so my name is Meg. I'm a wedding and events manager. Chelsea. So when I came in, they gave us like the first drink. I took a sip and I was like, hey, my friend, where's the alcohol? This is so much water. Before I even took the second sip, I was already feeling hot. My cue, the room was not hot. So I told my mates here, oh, we are not together, by the way. Yeah? Yes, disclaimer. Liquid courage. So anyway, so I just told them, yeah, this seems to be working. We enjoyed the sessions, the mixing sessions. Now we are going to start a mixology business. Kijiji is a good name, right? Yeah, let's make it Kijiji. but but we enjoyed the Mama Milka most because pili pili hey, and then lemon orange juice definitely. I feel like this is something that we can be able to do any other time. The gentlemen have said they are no longer buying the cocktails for chiles at 1,000 bob. They'll be carrying everything and just mixing it to konyuma. Yeah. So sio kuchoma. So for sure, we are loving the gin. For those who were here 20 years ago, they know it. For those of us who are just getting to learn it, we'll definitely give it more trials. And do I say it or do I wait? And if you do not know, there will be a sampling of Chelsea gin next week on Thursday at the Wedding and Events Industry Night that is taking place at Inzu Gardens. So if you're still waiting for you to stock it, us will already be sampling. So welcome to Kenya.
Thank you, Meg. Let's give it up for her. You've heard it for yourself. Next week, 20th, we are at the wedding and events industry nights where you get to sample more of this amazing drink. Now, this table, who is the representative? Yani, we have people hiding already. What does this drink have? So, the gentleman at the back, I hear you're the representative. Hey, you have abandoned. Can we please have you? Or you? It's okay. We're among peers.
Hi, how are you all? You have some effect on it? Have you started? But the bottle is still anyway, my name is Margaret. From John T. This beverages. We are looking forward to stocking this. And we'll start we were just talking here with my girl that this is what we'll be doing with my girlfriends. For the cocktails because it's really nice. I don't love gin generally, but this one I'll stock it. Yeah, so thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Now on to this table. We will leave Martins out because he's compromised. But do we have a representative here? Oh, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Martha from Atram International Company. We are an import and distribution company. About the gene, well, I wasn't here. I'm about 25 years old, so I don't know about the previous, you know. Look at him. Yeah, but this, I'm actually usually a red dry wine person. I don't take gin because I don't enjoy it. But wow, this is amazing because I've actually managed to take like only 3 doubles, and I could go on and on. It's really smooth. Mama Milka was our choice. Uh, it's awesome, and we're looking forward to doing business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, Mama Milka, it's the wine, eh? Who knew we can mix? We still have a few tables to go. Relax. But who knew we can mix coffee and opilo? Hey, it's a good mix on a glass. All right. All right, this table. Who do we have? They're saying from here. All right, everybody's pointing.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Samuel Maundu from a company called Grapes and Tradition. We do distribution and sales of alcohol. And apart from that, I've been to the industry for the longest time ever. And I've interacted with so many brands. But this one, I heard it was in Kenyan market, but I don't know it's by hand or what. I've never seen it before, but from my point of view, is it can be a game changer, Mr. Martin, in the Kenyan market. Ask me why. The reason I see it as a game changer is the feasibility point of view. In Kenya, people tend to be so keen on what is shouting on the shelf. We had some drinks which has had a pink color, which was moving like it was called white pearl. It was a vodka, not a gin. So for this one, I see it when you put on the shelf. You get to the shop, you see what is this yellow color. You are attracted to know what is this. And with the branding and the marketing team, if they do a good job, I think we can be talking a different thing next time we have a meeting. Thank you. I think the spirit comes from there.
All right, well, we see at least. We are not playing those games here. Please. They have their bottle, you have yours. Please. You know, IDL, they sponsored this. So they don't want people over here just trying to skim by. Okay. This. Okay, so they said there's a bottle over here. Do we see that bottle clearly? So that means that there are two people over here who haven't spoken. Cindy, okay. So we will give it over.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Steve Mandiko. I think I'm one person who has seen Chelsea gin when it was in a round bottle, not a square bottle like this. By then, I even saw it when it was in packaged in sachets. When we used to put them in pockets as we are going. From my point of view, if I can see, first the packaging is very impressive. As my colleague said, chances are that is going to be a game changer. Yeah, it's going to be a game changer. Physically, it's eye catching. The label is eye catching, and for me, I love the cocktail for not the yes for the passion, not the mama milika no, mama milika no, but the passion. For me, it was good. So we are ready to put it in the market, and it's very small. So thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Now, this table, who's the representative here? Olivia is compromised. So everybody shouting D, D, D.
Hi everyone. I'm a gin lover, so I'm compromised. But so happy to be here. And I think for me, what I loved was the passion. So my team members chose the Mama Milka. But I think there's a lot of potential. So we are here to see your growth and to drink the product in the future.
Let's give it up for these guys. Thank you. Yeah, ideal. Ideal have put a whole new meaning to open bar. Have they not? I'm just seeing people over there going to the back, taking shots, coming back, and trying to look like they're mixing. Then I go back, I take shots. So thank you to Ideal. Oh, all right. We have more comments, yeah? Ah, so it's asked what happened to other brands. Okay, now we're almost done, at least with this part of the section of whatever it is that we're doing right now. But I'm coming to you in a bit. We still have samples that's happening at the back there with the drinks that Martins showed us. Ideal have done a fantastic job in stocking up this night. Eh? So for those who are watching, if you are not here, for more may miss. Anyway, so we do have other drinks that you'll be able to sample at the back, right, Martins? All right. Yes, Ideal wants you to at least experience the full range, or at least most of the range, by the end of tonight. So feel free, once we're done with the event, to venture to the back and get at least a taste of some of the other brands that are here. Good question, though. Good question. All right. I think this is the last table tonight. Who is our representative? All right, let's go.
Good evening. My name is Ken Okul. We are from Delight Ventures Limited. The first cocktail was a bit complicated. By the time I get home, we felt we'll just have forgotten the ingredients. But the second one was superb. The only challenge was the glass picks more chili than coffee. But it was superb. We're in for the long haul with a lot of expertise in a route to market and driving alcohol products. Yeah, great.
Thank you so much for everybody who participated in the feedback session. We do have at the back right here. Please step. Remember, Nigeria is watching.
Hi guys. I have a privilege to have interacted with the product before, maybe, courtesy of Olivia and Quicks. My favorite, and I think I'll give a secret, is the gin and the action bitters. Most of us, when we get drunk, we just go home and sleep. But I need to do some work. Jijazio. So the bitters does some work. You don't just go home drunk, you go home and do some work. It's a secret. I hope the Nigerians know that.
Thank you so much. You need to tell us your name, please.
My name is Isaac Barasa, the only ugly guy in Kenya.
All right. I think we have to hear from one more person. This is somebody who is been at least involved with drinks. Okay, two more who have been involved within the industry of alcohol for quite some time. Nicholas Okello, please step to the mic and tell us your experience with the drinks. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I've been involved in this journey with him, Quick, and Olivier, I think, from the beginning. We've had several meetings. We've had, definitely, we've sampled it many times. Many times, and iko sawa. So we've started, I think the last sampling was just recent. Yes, the other week we sampled it on a Sunday. So I'm okay with it, and I think it's a fine drink. And if I see Ken around, Ken, I think, I've been with him in the sales and marketing profession for a very long time. Serious guy when it comes to alcohol. He's done it. He's been there, done it. I think you're in safe hands. Very safe hands. The future is very bright. Mbele iko sawa. Asante sana.
Thank you so much. Now, I think we skipped one more table in there. That's over there at the back, Okonyumba back benchers. So we need a representative from there, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leon Ochieng. I come from True Black. It's an experiential agency. I'm not really a gin taker. I do whiskey, but I have maybe a question to you guys. What is that one experience or one wow moment that you wish me as the consumer to take home after having the Chelsea gin?
I can direct that to Mr. Martins. What is that one thing that they should take home today?
Thank you. The one thing you should take home today is simply that the ego has landed. Originality, that's what you take home today. Thank you. I hope I answered you properly. Thank you.
We are finishing off with the closing remarks. I'd like us all to be seated, please. We'll have the social rights after this. Please, everybody return to their seats. Everyone, please return to your seats. Tafadhali, return to your seats so we can finish up with the closing remarks. Again, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We appreciate your presence. All right. We do have our representative from Michelle Courts. But before we go into that, please, tafadhali, everybody who's not seated, the bar is going to be there even after we finish. We have plenty of products. Just don't go home with it. Okay, I'm joking. But we have plenty of products. So let us at least finish off with the closing remarks. Please, tafadhali, let's welcome the representative from Michelle Court. Let's give a warm hand. No, we can do better than that, tafadhali. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Joyce Wangoi Mukiri or Moshiri. In the office, they call me Moshiri. I'm here this evening to represent Michelle Courts as the logistics partner. We are partnering with IDL. We'll be the ones handling the logistics from Nigeria up to here. We'll be doing an end-to-end solution, and we'll be the custodians of the goods. And I would say it has been a journey, and I'm very grateful that this is coming to pass. I hope once Nigeria gets
Mr. Wadia gets back to Nigeria, it will just be a matter of time, and the products will start coming in. And I would say I'm very grateful, and I'm also looking forward to the opportunity. And this will really boost our revenue as Michelle Courts. I also deal with numbers, and I have targets to meet. So it's such a marvelous opportunity. So welcome, and we are all looking forward. The partners will be the distributors, and if you do other logistics, we are. We normally say Michelle Courts is a one-stop shop, as in we do warehousing, we do freight forwarding. We have a new product called ACZ. This is the special economic zone. We are licensed. So if you bring in bulk and you are stuck, you don't know what to do, you can always import like 10 containers. The other day or some time back, we used to have issues with the dollar fluctuation, and people really suffered. So if you had like been given licenses to handle your goods under ACZ, you are lucky, as in you be holding like 20, 50, 100 containers in our ACZ in Mombasa, and then you're good to go. So just in case you have any logistical issues, we are the logistics partners. You can always knock at our doors. You can have my contacts, and I'm ready to take you through and to give you a solution. Otherwise, it was nice having all of you, and may IDL go far, and may we all be winners. Have a lovely evening.
I love her honesty. Okay, it's not for flowery like her blouse. She has said, Michelle, cut it to meet there. They need to meet their targets. Okay. They're not the only ones who need to meet their targets. Even IDL, coming to them, they have trusted us, Yani. They've said, Yani, out of the whole of East Africa, they have said Kenya. And now we need to make them proud. Sindio, they say there is a reason why they are bringing their products here. And not just one at Chelsea. Do you know they have 16? What? 16 products. 16 products they're bringing, 16 different profiles of drinks. Okay. So if you go through their website, you not only find a tea alcohol, for those who are saying, as we're not targeted, even the church goers, you have tasted their non-alcoholic wine. They have a wide range. So we make them proud and make sure, again, Michelle Court meets their targets. Okay. We do have before we close up with Martins, we have the representative again from Brand Name Solutions coming to tell us a little bit about the launch. Now, first of all, the launch, we have talked about it. Martins has mentioned it as well. It is something that you guys are not ready for. It is being planned as we speak, and nothing is being spared to make this an event of the year. So, Sammy, please come tell us about the launch.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Myra. So, in the spirit of creating an experience and in celebrating together with the brands, we intend today, today was for you. Today was for you so that you can go back and talk about the brand. You have now experienced it. You have seen, rather, you've experienced the quality it presents. And you can say these are products worth stocking. Right? So you from the onset, you are our first ambassadors of the IDL brand. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to have a media launch. All right. So we're going to invite members of the media, and then we're going to discuss this product with them and have it and begin to create the broader awareness through the media. Now, lastly, which is what Myra was talking about, we intend to have the consumer launch in the month of May. We are going to solidify the dates, and then we're going to communicate the dates with you. So, unlike the typical launch events that we have in Kenya, which is usually one grand event where we invite multiple members of the of multiple consumers, artists, blah blah blah, and have one event. We're gonna take a different approach to this. So in the month of May, we are going to have multiple simultaneous events across different locations where we will launch the IDL brands. All right. So our first launch, which will happen in Nairobi, will be across different venues and will happen simultaneously. So what we're going to do as the ambassadors of this brand is that we're going to visit all the locations that we have mapped out in the month of May. So please come ready, come with your drivers, and let's celebrate the IDL brands. Thank you very much.
I think we had a question in regards to branding and marketing. I think now you at least you have a bit of an idea of how much, because I don't think you heard him right. They are planning a simultaneous launch. So as opposed to where you would go and do, your usual spiel of meet and greet, and of course do it in one place and you go. No, we're making sure Kenyans are able to experience this launch in different venues. How cool is that? So you need to look out for details on that, because it's going to be very unique. Just like this event was extremely unique. We've had women who have said they're going to do this with their girlfriends at home because now they know how to mix up a cocktail. The men as well, I'm hoping, are going to be doing the same thing. It's a cool thing to do, yeah. So this is the uniqueness that IDL is bringing into the market. So without further ado, I'd like to beg your attention, please. Without further ado, I'd like to beg your attention, tafadhali, as we close off with Martin's with the closing remarks. Please give it up one more time for our Oga, our brother, Martins over there.
Thank you. It has been a great day. I will continue to celebrate each and every one of you. I thank you. I thank your organizations for supporting me. The question is, what's next? The pre-launch have been done. What next? In the next 3 days, I'll be flying out from here to Uganda. The pre-launch have been done. It's time for action. The launch proper, I mentioned it earlier. We are looking at May. And it's going to be a big ceremony, like really big, really big. IDL has got its standard and it's going to be really big. But you have a role to play. Distributors, investors, and that was why we brought you guys here. It is going to be difficult to do that launch without you. That's the truth. If we want to, it takes about 60 days for a container to leave Nigeria, arrive here, and you clear it into the warehouse. That's 60 days. That's 2 months. If there is one container here, and by our standard, which is the 750 ml, there is about 1,100 cases in a container. That is 1,100 cartons in one container. It will take 60 days for another container to land. If I do that launch, you know the offtake will be high. You know people will want to pick this product. If I do not have stock here in Kenya, I'm going to run into trouble. Simply put, I don't want to create a situation where people are hungry of the product and I do not have stock. You know it's a disaster. You know that. By our policy, it's time to pick up your distributorship. We have done the pre-launch. You have given your frank assessment. It's time to pick your distributorship. For us, if we don't have 11,000 cases seated here in Kenya, that launch will be difficult. Trust me, it's going to be difficult. 11,000 cases, that is 10 containers, must have been on ground here, before we talk about the launch. Let me tell you what have happened here. You heard from the marketing team. We have a marketing team already on ground who will start work immediately, preparatory to when that launch will be done. So the awareness is going to be very, very high. And we believe that the offtake immediately after the launch is going to be massive. We don't want to create a vacuum. There must be 11,000 cases on ground before we do the launch. Yesterday, I was with Michikot. We were looking at their facility. I know some of you have big facilities already. But the point I'm making and appealing to you, within the next 2 days, I am available. Please take up your distributorship. We've done what we need to do. We've showed you our brands. You have seen them. Please take advantage. We won't want a situation where you will say, Martins, you left us out. No. We are now calling on you. Come and pick up your distributorship. If you see what have happened here today, we have stakeholders. In other words, we have planted things on ground to make this work. Like I said, we've been knocking for more than 2 years. It's time for the numbers. Okay. You understand that? So we are appealing that we need serious organizations who will come up and stand their foot on ground and do the needful. If we have that quantity on ground, we will do the launch. And the launch, you will see it yourself. You will know that IDL have got a standard. The caliber of people within Nigeria and Kenya that will come and flag it up. You will be proud to be a part of this whole arrangement. So I'm appealing to you. I'm available from tomorrow, except in the morning. I have a very serious appointment tomorrow morning. Let's before 2 or 3, I'll be back. But the point here is that please pick up this distributorship. If somebody picks it before you, do not blame me. You see, when it comes to a point where we have done this pre-launch, we leave you to do what you have to do. But the truth of the matter is that the business have asked me that it's time for the numbers. Like somebody told you, as we are speaking now, the management of IDL, they are watching live screen as we are speaking right now. So again, I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. I really want to thank Brandon. Thank you for what you have done today. I also want to thank all the stakeholders, Unicom, Mechicot. Thank you for coming. I am thanking most especially these distributors, investors, who in spite of your very tight schedule, you took your time to come and listen to us. Ordinarily, you should have been in your house relaxing. So we appreciate it. We are not taking it for granted. And like somebody said, IDL is all about standard and quality. You see, we're just talking about Chelsea and action beaters. I showed you Squadron. There is the Rock there. You have the Valletta wine is there. And I've also mentioned to people the one we call the Ego aromatic schnapps. It's a traditional drink. Without Ego, there is no marriage. There is no traditional ceremony. Then we have another one we call Commodore. Commodore is a prayer drink. And I was telling a lot of people, I said, do you want your prayers answered? Go and take a bottle of Commodore. Just put it in that small shot. Say your prayers. Your prayers will be answered. Let me tell you the secret what IDEA does. We have a system where when it comes to African herbs, we are professional in it. If you don't know, there are herbs that are powerful in our soil, African soil, that perform certain things that you do not understand. Somebody came up and was talking about action beaters. You want me to tell you about action beaters? Just look at me. Are you seeing me? I am strong. I am confirmed. Do you know what I mean? I am powerfully confirmed. You know why? Because of action beater. You know what I mean? Is a natural cleanser. It's a go-getter. It does not miss its target. Take action bitters and come and give testimony. So, the and let me tell you the secret. Please listen to me. I am not joking. You can give it a try. I'm not joking. It is for both male and female. You are active. You are smart. You are in a world of your own. You control your level. You operate at the highest frequency. There is no artificial. You are natural. You wake up, you are strong. You are sleeping, you are strong. You are dreaming, you are strong. That is action bitters. There is no sugar. You know, sugar destroys your system. There is no sugar, no sweetening, no additive. It is natural. Now, see, I can keep telling you about action bitters, but if you start taking it, you will see what is in action bitters. I tell you, that thing that is in your body that is making you look like a bitter leaf or leaf, it will go away with action bitter. It's tested, it's proven, not only in Lagos, not only in Nigeria, all over the world. That is why the volume of sales of action bitters is so mighty. You know why I feel so strong speaking with you? I am the export manager of Intercontinental Distillers Limited. I have sold that product. I am still selling. I will continue to sell it around the world. And the testimonies are there. Action bitters is well formulated. There is no side effect. No side effect. That's why I keep emphasizing that naturalness, no side effect about action bitters. You won't take it and say you are having headache because you didn't add any sweetening or any additive. It's natural. I have women who enter the supermarket, they buy action bitters for their husband. Women. So, again, I say thank you. You will continue to see our brands as they come in. Somebody mentioned ivory cream. In fact, since I came, the story has been ivory cream. It's a special one. We just brought one carton. Okay, please, if you want to test ivory cream, we just have one carton. Taste it. You will see. You will see why people keep shouting about ivory cream. Our ivory cream is coming up about 2 months time in 750 ml. Okay, this is 200 ml, which is not allowed in your country, right? But as from May, you're going to see it is 750 ml. If you test this ivory cream, you will know when we say quality. You understand what we are talking about. Please, those that want to test it, please, for the ones we have, give it to them, let them test it. It's a story of experience. It is nothing more than that. So again, I want to thank you for your time. I think we've spent quite a number of hours here. I will let you go, but I won't do that without. You wanted to say something? Okay, you are okay. So thank you, everybody. And as you go back, our prayers is that you get to your destination safely. Think Chelsea, think action bitters. Like somebody said, it's a game changer, not only for IDL, also for you. Thank you and God bless you.
Right. Let's all raise a glass to IDL. Let's all raise a glass for Chelsea, bitters, all the drinks you've tasted tonight. Let's cheers to the future for all the distributors here, all the stakeholders. Cheers to the future. Cheers. Cheers. All right. And remember, please do not miss out on the chance to be part of history today. We are taking photographs. We have a photo booth. Professional photos are being taken at the back over there. There's lights, there's everything. Yani, it's going to be professionally taken. Make sure you're representing your company today. Make sure you're representing yourself, your hood, whatever form you've come in today. If you're in the bar business, you're in the mixology business, you're in the event business, make sure everybody knows you are here at the groundbreaking of groundbreaking of this amazing venture. So remember that Uwadia said is here, not only today, but the rest of the week. He has given you his calendar. Make sure you set up a meeting with him before you leave. Make sure you take a photo at the end. Make sure you get your networks today. Exchange those numbers. Even with Vika. Vika is an amazing mixologist. Big up to Vika tonight. Let's give it up for Vika, who has done an amazing job. Cosmas, tafadhali, we are calling you. Let's take a photo over here.